Welcome to my 5 Pillars presentation. This is John Austin, and today I'm going to talk about how to choose the right company so that the income stream you create will never stop flowing. Speaking as an accountant and a consultant to the network marketing industry for the past 10 years, over 95% of the network marketing companies that have ever started are either out of business or soon will be. And I know a number of people who were network marketing millionaires that are broke today because they failed to choose a 5-pillar company. Obviously, nobody purposely chooses a company that is destined for failure, and that's why understanding the 5 essential pillars could save you a lot of grief, and at the same time it will greatly increase your odds of being successful in this industry. The first and most important pillar is a company owner who is honest above everything else, and who is experienced in both network marketing and in running a large company. I have been personal friends of Jerry Ricks for many years. I have been in his home and met his family. I know Jerry to be honest to a T. As an example of his integrity, when I started making this video, Jerry gave me his corporate credit card and told me to purchase any pictures that I used because he didn't want to cheat anybody out of even a nickel. Jerry is a highly successful network marketer. He is also an experienced CEO, and most notably owned his own telecom company with 350 employees and revenues up to $1 million a day. He paid many of his employees up to 3 times the going salary, which demonstrates how he treats others, and he was awarded Entrepreneur of the Year in 1999 by both Ernst & Young and Merrill Lynch. Finally, Jerry didn't start Joy to Live in order to get rich. One of Jerry's major objectives was to create an opportunity based upon the Golden Rule where people would always be treated fairly. I did not personally join Joy to Live as an associate right away. Jerry actually employed me as a consultant to the company, which at the time was named Elite Marketing Alliance. One of the first things I suggested was changing the name to Joy to Live, because in 3 short words, it describes what Jerry is trying to give his associates and customers. Having been retired from the industry for 3 years, I initially had no interest in becoming an associate, but after working very closely with Jerry on a daily basis for 2 months and watching Joy to Live evolve into the single best opportunity that ever existed during my 47 years in the industry, I could no longer resist the desire to be part of the Joy to Live team. I will continue to work closely with Jerry as one by one we find the most exciting products and add them to our already outstanding product line, which brings us to the second pillar a company must have, and that is a line of products that people would gladly purchase without an opportunity to make money. Many companies have gone up like a rocket ship only to plummet in sales as people came to realize that the price of the products greatly exceeded their value. Joy to Live is the low price leader in the industry, and as a member you can purchase any one product for $22, which is the monthly requirement to qualify for commissions, and the price drops to as low as $12.50 on larger orders. Price of products has always been a major issue in network marketing, and just like Sam Walton used value pricing to rise above the competition, we are doing the same, and not even Walmart competes with our bulk prices. Our motto is to find the best products, make them even better, and sell them below the competition. Our business model is creating a loyalty of customers and associates that has never before existed in this industry because of our value pricing. Value pricing does not sacrifice quality. It simply means that Joy to Live operates on a lower profit margin than the other network marketing companies and is passing those savings on to our customers. As a certified nutritionist, product quality is very important to me, and Joy to Live has what I consider to be the single most important nutritional product on the planet. The name of this product is Fulvia. In my opinion, Fulvia should be part of every person's supplement program. To make our product pillar even stronger, I wrote a 472-page book to explain how the Joy to Live products can be used to help the body return to health naturally. This book is free to everyone and is an extension of my 35 years of research where I uncovered the underlying cause of disease, and with this information helped over 1,000 people get rid of cancer without drugs, radiation, or surgery. To demonstrate the direction of Joy to Live in its product pillar, our newest product will be Healthy Coffee. Healthy Coffee is one of the fastest selling products in the network marketing industry today, with associates earning as much as $1 million monthly. Joy to Live is adding more healthy ingredients to its coffee and is underselling the competition by 30%. If you were selling coffee and I were to ask you, if I could give you an equal or better coffee for less money and a better compensation plan, would you like to know more about it? That's not a difficult question, and most people can't resist the opportunity to learn about their competition. One by one, we will be targeting the fastest selling products in the industry and doing the same with them. And a close look at our products, prices, and direction should make it obvious that we have perhaps the strongest product pillar of any network marketing company. Pillar number 3 is a compensation plan that is fair to everyone and which makes it possible for the part-time person to earn a full-time income. Most compensation plans have so many qualifications and ladders to climb that less than 1% of the associates can ever reach the top. The Joy to Live compensation plan was specifically designed so that everyone can easily achieve the top level and earn a respectable income. There are 5 key components to a good compensation plan. It must be mathematically sound, it must be level and fair to everyone, it must allow the part-time person to make a good living, it must incentivize recruiting, and it must foster teamwork. If a compensation plan is lacking any one of these features, retention rate will be extremely low, which makes retirement nothing more than a dream. In my first video entitled How Honesty Leads to Success in Network Marketing, you will better understand why most compensation plans result in a 95% failure rate, and you will see what sets the Joy to Live compensation plan apart from all other companies in the industry. With 100% matrix income match on the people you personally enroll and the potential for each person to earn up to $100,000 a month in matrix income, many people are seeing the wisdom of putting their heads down and going to work long enough to find a few good people on whom they can match their daily, weekly, and monthly matrix incomes. Pillar number 4 is an honest policy guide. It has become far too common for company owners to dismiss associates who are making a lot of money and take away their incomes, as well as change compensation plans, dilute products, sell the company, or even convert to a retail company. I have lost millions of dollars to company owners who lacked integrity, and owner Jerry Ricks also fell victim to a dishonest company owner losing $20,000 a month in residual income. An honest policy guide protects the associates from unjust termination and prevents the owner from changing the compensation plan and selling out or converting to a retail company. Most policy guides are 40-plus pages of lawyer legalese that prevents you from ever fully retiring and allows the company owner to take your money for any imaginable reason. This is such an important pillar that I wrote an explanation of what to look out for in a policy guide, and that can be found on the Joy to Live corporate website. The policy guide is a contract between you and the network marketing company, so read your policy guide as if you were standing in court and you were trying to get the company to pay you money that they owe you. Ask yourself, am I agreeing to something that can be used against me in the future? Many people falsely believe that the company is never going to enforce their policy guide, but if they're not going to enforce it, why is it there? And as a network marketing consultant for 10 years and an associate for 47 years, let me go on record and say, they will enforce it any time they want your money. You signed the contract, and they can do it legally. Some large and well-established companies have up to 40 red flags in their policy guides, and some companies won't actually let you see the policies and procedures until you join the company. It doesn't matter how good your product, service, or compensation plan is. One bad phrase or term in the policy guide negates all of the good you may find in a company. So let's take a look at some of the clauses that show up in almost all of the company policy guides. Here is one under the heading Termination or Non-Renewal. The company reserves the right to reject any application for a new distributor or application for renewal. If they want your money, they don't renew your contract. The company reserves the right to terminate or suspend any distributor at any time. Such termination or suspension shall be made by the company at its sole discretion. If they want your money, they can terminate you for any reason. The company may elect to not renew any distributorship for any reason it deems to be in the best interest of the company. If they want your money, it is obviously in the best interest of the company. Once an associate is terminated, the company shall have no obligation to maintain any content of his or her account. That means if you're wrongfully dismissed and you want to take them to court, you cannot subpoena your records from the company because they have legally purged them. Should an associate bring a suit against the company, he or she forfeits the right to a trial by jury. A judge has to follow rules and case law, but a jury has the right to think about what is fair and even decide against the policy guides if they think it is in the best interest of justice. This happened to me personally. I was prevented from having a jury trial, which could have given me a good chance to win. Ongoing responsibilities. First, you need to ask yourself, can I ever retire or take a vacation from this company? There are clauses that state if you take a vacation for 2 months and don't talk to your downline, you can be terminated, much less being able to retire. An associate must demonstrate regular leadership and guidance. This phrase is totally open-ended. All the company has to do is say that in their opinion or according to their definition of regular leadership and guidance, you failed their requirements. This phrase has been used to terminate many associates. Here's another one. Associates must have ongoing contact and communication with the associates in their downline organization. Examples of such contact and communication may include, but are not limited to, newsletters, written correspondence, personal meetings, telephone contact, voicemail, electronic mail, and the accompaniment of downline associates to company meetings, training sessions, and other functions. Upline associates are also responsible to motivate and train new distributors regarding product knowledge, marketing and compensation plan, effective sales techniques, and compliance with company policies and procedures. In reality, very few people can fulfill this requirement because they don't have the knowledge, the training, or the skills. Most network marketers do not come from sales trainer or executive backgrounds. To further explain the matter, if you signed up with a company today and you were lucky enough to sign up a new associate tomorrow, how could you motivate and train that person in sales training, compensation plan, policies, and procedures when you were only 1 day old in the business, especially when the company doesn't give you the training and guidelines you were supposed to follow? Here is a real-life example. There was a couple that worked together for a number of years for a well-known company. They were quite successful, but the wife got sick with cancer and could no longer work. The husband took off 6 months to be with his wife until she died, and when he returned to resume working his business, it was not there. He had been terminated for failure to maintain ongoing contact, and the company was not interested in his explanation. They would, however, let him start again from scratch if he wanted to. Even if this didn't happen to you personally, is this the kind of company owner you want to do business with? Companies that have these kinds of policies put associates into a position they cannot possibly fulfill, and it can and often will be used against you. There are a number of well-known companies that require you to bring in new business each month. Only after 10 years of bringing in new business every single month can you finally retire. The object of network marketing is to have your own business and achieve the American dream. You want to build it once, build it right, and build it to provide a financial future for your children's children. If you are in a company that doesn't allow that, then you are in the wrong company. Unusual responsibilities. While you are with this company, you are free to pursue any other network marketing company that you like, but you may not recruit people into your downline, and this restriction remains in effect for 6 months after you leave this company for any reason. First of all, you wouldn't leave that company if you were making money, and what kind of company would restrict you from building your business for 6 months after you left them? You do, after all, have to feed your family. Event participation. The associate agrees to participate in up to 20 company meetings and events annually at his or her expense at the direction of the company. The company can tell you where to go, even across country to a company convention, and how many times. Failure to do so is a legal reason for termination. Associates must monitor the associates in their downline organization to be sure that downline associates do not make improper product or business claims or engage in any illegal or inappropriate conduct. This clause turns you into a compliance officer, and when you are first starting your business, this might be possible to a degree. But when you have thousands in your organization, it will be virtually impossible. Just another way to legally steal your hard-earned money. Unusual red flags. Promotions are approved at the discretion of the upline leader. Your advancement will normally give you more money and at the same time give less money to your upline leader. What happens if your upline leader doesn't want to lose that money and says no to your advancement? Also watch out for publicly traded companies. The sole motivation for going public is to borrow a lot of money by selling paper stock. Stockholders get jealous when they see distributors earning $100,000 a month, which can result in unjust termination and changes to the compensation plan. Companies that get into financial trouble will almost always dismiss top money earners in order to recoup their losses. I have also seen a lot of companies change method of doing business after gaining tens of thousands of customers through the efforts of associates who end up getting shafted. A good policy guide will prevent this from happening, and Joy to Live has the best policy guide for protecting the associate in 5 easy-to-understand pages. The fifth and final pillar is timing in the marketplace. What you are looking for is a company that is stable and has a strong likelihood of staying in business and thriving for generations to come. Obviously, this pillar depends a lot upon the honesty and wisdom of the management, the quality and price of the products, and the fairness and soundness of the compensation plan. The single biggest objective that people have for joining network marketing is to create residual income so they can one day retire in comfort and not have to work until the day they die. With poor retention of associates and customers, there is no such thing as residual income. So we have looked at all the factors that increase retention rate, and we have incorporated them into the 5 pillars of the Joy to Live opportunity. The fact that Joy to Live is setting a new standard for each of these categories will pretty much guarantee the lowest attrition rate in the industry, and we will become one of the industry giants. Hopefully you can see that Jerry Rick, owner of Joy to Live, has gone the extra mile to provide you with all of the benefits that can possibly be included in a great business opportunity. So if you've been looking for a business model that is honest and fair, where part-time people can earn a respectable income, not just a few at the top, and which has quality products at fair and affordable prices, your search is over. This is John Austin. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to welcoming you as the newest member of our Joy to Live family.